if you're considering on moving to Arizona, there's something you should know about Phoenix, Arizona before you guys move here is we are a commuter state. Okay, you will be driving everywhere. We don't have we have a light rail that kind of gets you places where you need to go, but unfortunately, it is not like New York City or Chicago where we have a subway that can get you in and out of places very, very fast, or like Italy where there's train stations. You can get a train and go to the next country, etc. So with that being said, if you're considering on moving to Phoenix, Arizona, this video, I'm going to lay down the lay of the land, okay? Show you exactly from east to west to south to north, all the freeways. So that way you kind of know when you fly in here and thinking about buying a house or investing in some real estate, you kind of know the lay of the land on how to get around in the city of Phoenix, Arizona. So with that being said, let's go. All right, so I'm going to bring up the map right here and show you the lay of the land of what we're looking for here in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, as you can see here, is we have the map and I am going to let me see here. Give me 1 second. All right, folks. So here is the lay of the land. Sorry about that. So we have Phoenix, which is right here in the center of the city. And then we have Tempe. And then this is going east. We have Mesa and Apache Junction, Gold Canyon, and going down to pretty much right here is Queen Valley. Let me move myself a little bit more. Let me put myself over here in the mountains. Here we go. Okay, so when you head west from Phoenix, Arizona, you're heading Tolleson to Goodyear, to Buckeye, and back to Tonopah, which is over here on this side, okay? So with that being said, now this is the I-10 right here. This is the I-10. Let me bring this in. This is one of the main freeways you will be taking if you live in the West Valley. We call this the West Valley. Is you come in from I-10 in the morning, the traffic is very significant, horrible here, coming from I-10 heading all the way into Phoenix, Arizona. Now, the same thing goes from the 60 here is another major freeway coming from east to west. Is the majority of the folks that are taking the 60 are coming to Phoenix, Arizona, to downtown city of Phoenix, or they're actually heading up to the 101 north to Scottsdale. The 101 loop, the 101 goes up north and south. And this is the lay of the land. This is why I say you're going to be a commuter state and you will be traveling to and from work. Okay, anywhere in the valley you will be commuting. So the 101, most of the people who take the 101 are heading north to Scottsdale because they work here in Scottsdale, Arizona. The 51 is a small freeway where you can actually get it to go up north to the Billmore area and to Paradise Valley and to Scottsdale. That's another freeway that people take to go to Scottsdale. And then, of course, you have the I-17 North where you can grab off the I-10 and that heads all the way up to Deer Valley where you can go to Scottsdale or Arrowhead Ranch. The 143 is just a small freeway that gets you from north to south, basically to the 202 and to the lower part of Phoenix and Scottsdale. And then you have the I-10 that heads to Tucson, which is down here. Now, the new freeway that actually came up is actually, let me move my head to this side, is the Loop 202. So this new Loop 202 wraps around the entire mountain of Ahwatukee foothills, which is right here, and it wraps around to the Laveen Village where you can get to Laveen and the South Mountain area, okay, and then it connects to the I-10. Now, this was built for the diesels that are coming in from the West Valley to loop around the 202 to head towards Tucson. But this freeway opened up a lot of access to people who actually needed to actually head to downtown Phoenix who are living in Ahwatukee. So now they are wrapping down here to go downtown Phoenix instead of coming all the way down here from I-10 and wrapping this way, because this I-10 heading north is backed up like crazy because people are still coming in from Casa Grande and Maricopa County. Now, this little freeway right here wraps around all the way, it goes all the way east to Chandler, to Gilbert, kind of gets you close to Queen Creek and the Chandler Heights area down here. Let me move my head again to this side. And you can see this Loop 202 wraps around this way and it goes all the way down and it wraps around all the way to the 60 West. It heads north for a while and it just keeps on wrapping around the entire city and until it connects to the I-10. Okay. We do have a loop 303 that was built, which is over here. Let me bring this around. Put myself right here in the middle of Glendale. So you can see here is when you hit I-10, you have the loop 303. This loop 303 wraps this way, all the way up, and comes all the way down and wraps around and connects to the I-17. So as you can see, this is a major commuter state. You're gonna be commuting wherever you want to go. So it's very when you're moving and considering moving to Arizona, you got to remember that you're going to be driving, and each drive, it depends on where you're going to be working. It's going to be 30 to 45 minutes, I would say. Sometimes it could be 20. It just depends on where you're going to work and where you're going to live. Now, let me touch on some hot places that are actually happening right now in Phoenix, Arizona. Let me move myself to the side here. As we know, the 303 loop and the 101 up here on the top, let me see here, is we have the TSMC plant is going up over here. So that's a very hot a hot place to buy some real estate if you're thinking about buying your first house or investing. And of course, we also have Chandler, which is over here, Chandler and Queen Creek. Let me blow this up a little bit more. Give me 1 second. Okay. Right in this area for the Ocotillo is we have the Intel plant. Okay, so Intel is building a whole entire new factory, which is, they have Fab 12, Fab 22, Fab 32, Fab 42. Now they're building 52 and 62. So this area in Chandler right here is just growing like crazy. These prices have skyrocketed, and if you're thinking about moving to Chandler, Arizona, just be aware of that. So that's kind of the lay of the land. Another hotspot right now that is going on is Santan Valley. Now, Santan Valley is down here at the very bottom. Let me bring this up, map a little bit more closer. Here you go. So Santan Valley is like its own little city. And a lot of people are buying in Santan Valley because it's very affordable as a home buyer. You can buy a really nice house for a little bit more. You can get more square footage for less money here in Santan. The only thing about Santan is it's becoming its own city. You're going to work, you're going to play, you're going to live in Santan, you're going to shop, because by the time you come into town to like the Chandler downtown where the bars are at, it's going to be a good 30 to 45 minute drive. And they are building a freeway finally that's going to connect to the 60. But it's going to take some time. Okay, there's like a lot of traffic just going in and out of Santan Valley. So if you're thinking about going and looking at some homes, please pack a lunch, pack some snacks. If you have some children, make sure they have a lot of snacks, and you're going to have to make them use the restroom before. And then when you get to Santan, make sure you stop and drop off, get on the restroom first before you start looking at houses, because it is a drive, it is a hike. So another thing I wanted to touch on is you can see that Phoenix, Arizona, we call this a lot and block system. So you can't really get lost because Phoenix is laid out in such a block. It's just a lot and block area. You can see here it's a lot and block area. So you're going to go east to west, north to south, east to west, north and south. So we don't have those winding roads kind of like California, Colorado, and Washington. So just keep that in mind, is when you're moving to Phoenix, Arizona, you're either going north or south or east and west. And you can't really get too lost here in Arizona, to be honest with you. The only thing is traffic is getting a little worse now just because we have people moving from across a lot of cities. At my last open house, we had people from Washington, we had people from Colorado, we had people from New York City, of course, California, and then we had more people coming in from Chicago. So that's who is moving here to Phoenix, Arizona. And if you're one of those people moving, it's very easy to get around Phoenix, Arizona, but we are a commuter state and you will be driving everywhere. If you're looking to go to Scottsdale, let me just bring this map up again. Hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. So if you're looking to get to Scottsdale, you can see here that there's only pretty much one freeway to get you to Scottsdale, which is the 101 loop north. Okay, so this is your main freeway to get to Scottsdale, which will wrap around the entire city of Phoenix, Arizona. Now, a lot of people are living a little bit further into Scottsdale, like you can live in right here in the middle of Scottsdale and Paradise Valley and cross the streets there, which is really, really nice. But a lot of people are moving to Fountain Hills. It's a little bit further. It's a little bit hike to get back into Scottsdale, just to be aware of that. And then a lot of people are moving up north to like Pinnacle Peak and Greyhawk, North Scottsdale, DC Ranch. These are like the hottest neighborhoods right now in Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, a lot of people come to the open house. They ask me like, hey, where is the airport? Well, the airport is the center hub of Phoenix, Arizona. Now, you will see Sky Harbor Airport right here, so just keep that in mind when you're coming over here to purchase your house, your investment house, or whatever you're thinking about doing, because if you are in the business of flying in and out, you kind of want to be close to Phoenix Sky Harbor, and you want to be, my Uber ride to the airport is only like $25, but it's all going to depend on what your lifestyle, right? If you want the nightlife, you like to go out to eat, you definitely want to be in the Scottsdale area or the Arcadia or the Biltmore area, Arcadia Lights. If you want a little bit more seclusion, you don't want that. You want to go to the East Valley, Santan area, Gilbert, Chandler. They have a downtown Gilbert area as well. Down there, downtown Chandler has their own little area. And then the West Valley, obviously you got the Cardinal Stadium, and then they have shopping and restaurants there as well. And then you have a secluded area like Levine and South Mountain, where it's just all pretty much farmland. It's the locals, and you're going to have to drive in from the South Mountain to Levine to get to spots to go eat, etc. So I hope this video kind of helps you, gives you kind of like the thought process of how Arizona is laid out. It's actually laid out pretty flat. We're surrounded by mountains, right? So when you come in, you're coming in to pretty much almost flat land. I could say we are surrounded by mountains because we got the South Mountain corridor right here, okay, which this is a big mountain park. On one side is considered Ahwatukee. It's basically Phoenix, but it's the little town is called Ahwatukee. Right here is Levine, and then the South Mountain, South Phoenix area, where it used to have a bad reputation, but there are some nice luxury homes here backed up to the mountain, and then you're able to get to downtown Phoenix, Sky Harbor Airport, etc. But as you can see, this is the lay of the land. So it's very simple, lot and block. You'll never get lost here. You have Glendale, you got Peoria, okay, you got Phoenix, and then you have Scottsdale, Paradise Valley. You have the Biltmore area, Camelback area, Paradise Valley, and you're heading, this is the Scottsdale area. This is North Scottsdale, Desert Ridge, Deer Valley, heading to Lake Pleasant. Then you have El Mirage, and then you can see here you have Litchfield Park, and then Goodyear's on the rise as well. And then Buckeye is farther, all the way farther, heading west this way. Tolleson. And then, of course, if you're looking for the East Valley, you have these cities, Chandler, Gilbert. You have Chandler Heights, okay, Queen Creek. And, of course, down here, Santan Mountain Park. Santan's right here. And then you're going to have a lot of people have been going down to Maricopa, okay? Maricopa has some really nice houses for a good price as well. But that is just a long drive to get back into town. So if you're going to be working in downtown Phoenix, Maricopa and I might not work for you. It's a long drive. So this is the lay of the land, as you can see here. It's a very easy lot and block system. You're not going to get too lost when you're here in Phoenix, Arizona. But if you're thinking about moving, this is kind of the lay of the land of how it looks. We don't have those windy roads. It's a basic lot and block system, north, south, east, and west. And traffic is getting pretty bad here. I can be honest with you, is being here since 2000. I've seen the traffic just dramatically increase, and it's just all the migration coming in from the cities I just told you about. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And you know what? If you have not done so, do me a favor. Click that subscribe button, okay? And click that bell to get notified once we drop the latest video. I mean, we're just bringing you content just like this every week to show you what Phoenix, Arizona has to offer. And if you need any help at all my information is below right there, so you can actually just reach out and let me know if you're thinking about buying, investing, or selling any kind of real estate here in Phoenix. With that being said, folks, we'll see you on the next video.
This is where they go for the real estate info. I'm here to lead and help you succeed. One thing that you'll learn about me is I'm on a mission to get the knowledge to the world when making decisions and buying and selling real estate.
Victor Huerta.
Remember my name.